Hey there, my name is Matt. I'm your 7-figure commercial cleaning CEO. I built my commercial cleaning company from scratch in less than 5 years, and it took me less than 10 hours per week of involvement in my cleaning business. So what I'm going to show you right now is how to train your cleaners to build your business and take care of your clients so that your commercial cleaning company can grow even faster. I love to use the acronym TRAIN, and that's what we're going to walk through to unpack each aspect that you need to do in your commercial cleaning business to get your cleaning staff ready for taking care of your commercial cleaning clients. The T in TRAIN stands for teach. We obviously got to start off and get the information to them. So let's jump into what do we need to teach and what are some of the methods that we can use to make sure that they absorb the information correctly. The first thing we need to do to teach our cleaning staff is cover topics like this: culture, expectations, cleaning procedures, how to use equipment, security procedures, safety procedures. Those are the major areas that you need to walk through with your new cleaning staff so that they know how to operate in your business as an individual, how to get plugged into the team, what they are expected to do when inside of a facility so that they can be successful within your company. And culture is listed first for a reason, because cleaning is not brain surgery. Just about anybody can come in and pick up a towel, pick up a vacuum, pick up a mop, and go clean within a space. So most commonly, your issues with your cleaning staff might come down to attitudes, might come down to what they're wanting to get out of their job, might come down to how they interact with other team members on your staff. So you want to lay the groundwork for what are our core values? How are we going to be a benefit to you? How do you interact with other team members that you're going to work with? And lay that cultural foundation so that whenever they do get out there, they know exactly how to behave. When it comes to expectations, this is more around what's the final result that we're wanting to see within these commercial spaces. An issue that you can run into is you have people that come in and they say, well, I have done cleaning before, I've cleaned houses, I've cleaned Airbnbs, I've done residential, and then they come into your cleaning company and they want to clean your commercial cleaning contracts like a house. That is not how you want them to do it. They're going to take too long, they might do the wrong things, they might miss things, they might just go way overboard with the cleaning and cost you a lot of money. So that's really, really important to make sure that they know what are the expectations as far as how long it should take, what are the final results that they need to be aiming for within your commercial facilities. For cleaning procedures, this is where you need to get very precise. Lay out step by step. In what order do you want them to tackle a room? What needs to get done first? What should get done last? What should not be done at the same time? Or what are some things that can be done together? And it may seem like common sense about how to clean a bathroom, but still walk every new team member through so that it's extremely clear. And it's extremely important to also cover the equipment so that they're familiar with this and they have experience with it before they're completely dependent on whenever they go into a facility on their own. So if you can, have some sample equipment in your office or at your house if you're doing training there, or you can have it done on site at one of your commercial cleaning facilities. And then covering the equipment itself is extremely important because this equipment needs to be maintained or it's going to cost you a lot of money or it's going to get misused and actually not provide the best results to your clients. The big thing that we have to worry about in my operation is vacuum care, because they are extremely efficient and effective at what they do, but they can be very quickly put out of commission if they're not emptied properly and cared for and maintained. And then we have security. Your cleaning staff and your brand new employees need to know that they are completely responsible for the security of the facility. If they walk into one entrance, it's usually the back or an employee entrance, they still need to check all the other doors in the facility. They need to be aware of all alarm codes. Where do they get the alarm codes? What happens if an alarm goes off? Who do they need to call? What's the procedure that they need to do if a security issue comes up? So be sure to lay that out and how you want everybody in your company to respond and to take care of customer facilities with their security. And then the last major topic that we want to cover is safety. OSHA has standards, and we want to be sure that we follow those standards. You can train your staff on bloodborne pathogens. You can actually buy trainings really cheaply and plug them into your training program so that employees can watch videos about how to handle bloodborne pathogens and exposure plans and all kinds of different things that are designed to help with back safety, finger safety, bladder safety, any tools that they're going to be using. You want to have some sort of safety program in place. When I say program, it doesn't have to be this huge 20-minute video or something like that. It can just be one sheet that lays out the procedure and the expectations they need to follow to protect themselves, to protect other employees, and to protect the client. And if something comes up that threatens anybody's safety, they need to know what to do. Now, those are the 6 major topics you absolutely need to cover in some form or fashion with new employees and with your cleaning training. But another topic you can also cover is customer service. If your cleaning team enters one of your cleaning client facilities and there's still people in there, how should they interact? What if they need to wait before getting started? What should they do and what they should not do whenever in a facility, whenever your clients are there? Be sure to lay these kind of things out and think through, how do you want the client experience to be, and then aim your team to provide that to your clients. So those are the topics. When it comes to the actual method of teaching, you've got several options, and we encourage doing multiple methods because that reinforces importance. If they hear you say it, if they see it in a video, if they see it written down, if they're inspected on it, they're going to know that this is a very important thing that they need to do. So I very strongly encourage you to make cleaning training videos, because if it's you doing it and they're working with you, it carries a lot more authority. It's okay if you need to use your phone. You can use an expensive camera if you want to. You can hire a crew to come in and watch you clean, and then you can do a voiceover. But you can do, again, as simple as a cell phone. Just make some videos on how to do each and every single task and talk through each topic. That way they know exactly what you want done. The next training method is to have written material. Now, it doesn't have to be just words put on a page. You can also do slides, like PowerPoint slides that you print out that they can leaf through. You could have a quiz associated with it. You can do this all digitally. There is something special to being able to hold a training program in your hand. It feels very official. So if that's accompanied with a video series that you have made on how to work in your company, it's extremely helpful for them to track along on paper along with the video. And if you can add some little questions along the way and have them answer them, and then you review the answers together, it helps with retention. You want to make sure that they know what's important and you're reinforcing the ideas you want them to carry into the job with them. The last main method of introducing a topic and teaching it to them is actually going out into the field with them and letting them watch you do it, or letting them watch somebody else do it. It is a little strange to just do a task or to clean a room and have them watch, but it is extremely helpful because, again, they watched it on a video, they've seen it written down, now they're actually seeing it done live, and it continually reinforces familiarity because when they walk into a new job, they're not totally sure what's important yet. So if you teach them those topics and you follow the methods of video, written, and then following you around live or somebody around live to at least see how the equipment and the cleaning procedure happens and the security procedures happen, your new staff are going to come in feeling much more comfortable and capable at providing the services that you want to your commercial cleaning clients. So that's teach. What's the R in train? It is recall. So they've had all this information thrown at them. Now it's time to flex that memory muscle and get their brain to know what, again, is even more important, and that is through recall. You actually learn more whenever you teach. So we're going to have them turn it around and tell us what's important. This is why you absolutely should have some sort of quiz or some sort of test. It's not about pass or fail. It's about forcing their mind to recall what's important. And then you all can talk through it together. Or if you have a trainer in your company, they can talk to it together and they can explain any wrong answers that they got. They can correct those and they can work through why those things are important and why they're done the way they are. And then the second part of recall is when you're out in the field and after they've watched somebody do the cleaning or they've watched you do the cleaning, then you go to the next space and ask them, how should I approach this space? Have them point and recall the order or what to look out for, or hey, that's a unique thing over there. What do we do with that? You want them to then analyze it, and then they can watch you tackle it. Maybe you want them to help you out a little bit, but again, you want them to watch you still at this point tackling that space, but they have activated the recall function in their mind, forcing them again to reinforce what's important. And that's recall. It's very simple. You want to get them to tell you what to do. You want to get them to tell you what they think is important. And then what we want to do next is the A is act. All that act simply is now we are going to watch them do it. They've been through the trainings, they've walked through with you, they've seen how you do things. Now what they are going to do is do the space and you're going to watch them. You're going to stay totally silent. Let them do it, let them finish, let them act on their own now that they know what's important, and see where they're at and see how they're feeling. Which then leads into the I, which is inspect. And here's the order that we want to follow with inspect, with several different inspections and how to use them. So they've been taught, they've recalled, they've acted. Now we're going to inspect what they just acted on and the space that they did, whether it's a whole facility or it's a specific task. We want to go with them, behind them, and ask them about each of the spaces. If there's any issues, why was this done? Explain what you were thinking here. This is the way that we need to be doing it. Is that okay? So be sure to approach it with them live. Now that we've inspected their work, let's flip the script again and have them inspect our work. They've watched us, they've acted, they've been inspected. Now we're gonna do it space and they're gonna inspect us. Once they've inspected the work that we've done and they've given the proper feedback, maybe you leave something for them to find and you see what they have to say about it, then we're gonna have them inspect somebody else. And after they inspect somebody else's work, we're going to inspect their inspection. And after all of these inspections and all this action and all this training and recall, they're going to know exactly what to do in just about any commercial cleaning client that you have. So it sounds like the training is done, right? Well, almost. We still have the N to cover. What is the N? The N is notarize. Notarizing just means we're making them official. Welcome to the team. You've passed the training program. We're so excited to have you here. It's that kind of attitude, and that adds so much motivation and a sense of accomplishment to them whenever they're joining your team and they pass the training. It is these positive emotions coupled with knowing what's important that really seals and glues how they should operate in your company moving forward. And if you follow this train process, whenever bringing on new employees, you got to teach them. We're going to teach them to recall, then we're going to act, we're going to inspect, and then notarize them. Your commercial cleaning company will thrive and the quality will be consistent. And if you have any quality issues, you'll be able to improve them right away because everybody will know on your team what the expectations are. If you want more free tools to help grow your commercial cleaning company, go to commercialcleaningceo.com. We have all kinds of free tools there that you can download and use to take your cleaning company to the next level, whether that's into the 6 figures, beyond into the 7 figures. We're here to help you grow your commercial cleaning business. My name's Matt. I built my commercial cleaning company into the 7 figures and beyond on less than 10 hours a week and did it in less than 5 years. So all I do is build commercial cleaning companies and show you how to do it. If you like this video, please hit that like button. Show the YouTube algorithm that we're appreciated. Subscribe so you can get the next one coming out. And until next time, keep building.